Hey YouTube, I can't help myself. Whenever I hear somebody talk about some kind of tool that's supposed to be so good, and I try it out, I just want to give my opinion on this stuff. There's a commercial, or not a commercial, a website or channel on YouTube. The guy's name is Lazze, L-A-Z-Z-E. The guy's really good with metalwork, guys. If you see his channel, he does a nice job. He's a good guy, makes some great videos and all, and he has some kind of a school where you can go to learn how to use a hammer and stuff to bend metal. Well, anyway, he had advertised this hammer a while back, and I had put a comment on his channel. What you got here is you got a whole bunch of different dies, okay, and they're really nice, the dies. The problem is, it's not the die. The problem with this thing, hold on a second, the problem with this thing is, I just dropped something. The problem with this is the parts that hold the dies in. What you got here is a spring, a little tiny ball which I just dropped, and this thing. And what happens here is this goes over the spring. The ball drops into a little socket in there, and what you do to replace the hammer heads with the ball is you just push in on this, and when you release it, the ball goes up in there. Well, let me just tell you, after about 5 tries of using this hammer, these friggin' things fell out because the ball fell out. You can see that this pin is bent, okay? The idea is good, and the anvils that come with the hammer are actually nice because, you get everything from a pick, which you can use to shrink metal, to all these different shapes, and, it actually works pretty good. So here's a tip for you. If you find one of these hammers, okay, and it breaks, instead of doing like I normally do, which is throw the frickin' thing over in the woods, what I do is take a piece of cloth, that's a t-shirt, okay, and just take this and drive it in there. And when you drive that thing in there, it'll stay in there long enough for you to do about 2 or 3 hours worth of hammering. And then all you do is pull it back out, and it actually comes out fairly easy, okay. Of course the tissue, or the t-shirt gets ruined, but anyway, it actually does work pretty good. And you can see I drove it in pretty far there. So that helps to hold this in. Yes, it's not as handy as pushing a button, but the button didn't work, so this does work. So I thought I would just show you this. If you want to buy the hammer, I think it's like 20 bucks or something, this hammer, 29 bucks. I got mine at Grizzly. I think one of the guys said they no longer make the hammer or sell it, but actually it is a nice hammer. It does have good balance to it, and you can use all these dies to do some metal work, and they're good, believe me. You can actually make some nice radius or radii, well, for you educated people. You can make radii out of them. It's very nice. So the only thing is what I do is I just take a piece of cloth, stick it over there, and drive the hammer, and then it comes back out because you're actually tearing it up as you go. But that's what I have to say about this hammer. I guess when he first made the video about it, Lazze I'm talking about, he didn't get a chance to really use the hammer. And I'm not putting nothing down he says, because I got to tell you, I learned a couple tricks from him as well. And I'm older than he is. So the point is if you find a hammer like this that has the different anvils, I would get it. Don't be tempted to weld one in. The other day when it fell apart, I was tempted to weld one in because this is magnetic, so I'm assuming you can weld it unless it's cast steel. I'm not sure, but I was going to weld one in that I use the most, but really it's a lot better to just put a piece of t-shirt on top of that, drive this sucker in there, and you're in good shape. So guys, that's just a little tip for today. I was working on the truck, but it started raining. You can see in the background here the panels that I have. this panel here came out really nice. You can see how nice that panel looks there. Came out really nice. So I'm letting a primer dry on that. And what I'll do is make more videos when I start putting this stuff together. Now that I have the parts made, it's a little harder to fit everything. But I just wanted to make a video about the hammer. Okay, guys? So have a good one. Bye.